Chairman and Ranking Member, thanks for holding this hearing. And I'm always amazed how often in this committee we agree on the same goals. We all agree that there are affordability issues today. They're results of 4 years of inflation from 2021 until the start of this year. And of course, inflation is cumulative. We saw that nowhere more than in housing and healthcare, transportation and food costs, often those going up 20 to 25%. And education costs are going up as well. I guess sometimes where we differ on the solution is just throwing more money at it. That's more federal spending on tuition is just going to drive that inflation up. And that isn't really making it more affordable. It's just shifting the cost from students and shifting it to the federal government. And like one of our witnesses, I was a first-generation college student. I was that student who had the choices between going to the university, but I chose to go to a community college. I was a varsity athlete, working 3 jobs, just like you described. In medical school, I had the choice between borrowing money or joining the Army. So I joined the Army as well, the Army Reserve, and specifically. So there's other choices out there other than just getting more money from the federal government. And by the way, no one said this should be easy. No one said it should be easy. I'm so grateful for those experiences, those part-time jobs I had to take. I learned so much at those, from working at a cell barn to working in the toy department of Walmart and a bartender. Those were all great experiences that helped me to become a better doctor. Ms. Hicks, we'll start with you. The College Transparency Act, I hope you've had a chance to look at a little bit. Any thoughts about the pros and cons of this College Transparency Act?
No, I did take a look at it, and it is very good. Yeah, I think that a couple of things I see. I see that I appreciate and like how the protections are in place with privacy for the student at the student level. I also think and see that a student level data field would help ease some of the administrative burden that we have. I think any policy that helps me spend more time on an interaction with a student is a good policy, and takes me away from doing the reporting.
Great. Let's talk about the FAFSA Act, Simplification Act. When this latest FAFSA issue or report came out, you actually attended one of the round tables I sat down with to listen to everyone's concerns about it. And I haven't heard as much lately about it. Did we get the problem solved, and how did it get solved?
Yeah, I think that the department worked really hard to do testing this time around, and it is delightful to fill out
From a
nowadays.
government
Yes,
product.
delightful. Yeah, it takes less than 10 minutes per contributor. I usually go out to the local high schools and help them do financial aid nights and help people fill out the FAFSA. We used to spend hours at those helping people. We spent, I think the last one at my local Little Burden High School, we were there for 30 minutes and everybody was done. It was great.
Great. Probably my last question, I'll stick with you, Ms. Hicks. What are some actions we could take to ensure it is clear to students what kind of aid they are receiving? Is the way different schools provide this information to students uniform across schools?
So I think improvements could be made there, but again, I think that as I said in my testimony, I think requiring standard definitions and terms, requiring those elements is important. But then I think flexibility is important also, so that schools can describe those elements and present those elements in ways that make sense for their populations.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.